Food and Water Watch senior Iowa organizer Emma Schmidt, our guest today, said, let's get Emma's quote up here. Quote, carbon capture is a costly, false solution to our climate crisis, and the pipelines that support it spell danger for our communities. Until our legislature removes the legal ability for corporations to capture private land for dangerous carbon pipeline projects, Iowans will continue to live under the threat of eminent domain takings for these unwanted projects. Governor Reynolds and legislative leadership must commit to passing legislation this session that permanently removes the threat of eminent domain takings for carbon pipelines. With less than a month remaining in session, it's time to put this issue to bed. Okay, when I read that, Emma, my thinking is a lot of that deals with this eminent domain issue. That's real. It's valid. It's legit. Those people should not have, corporate pirates come in and just take their land. I mean, what the hell's the use of owning and paying taxes on land if you can't control who takes it from you? I mean, I understand that. But in your mind, how much of this issue is over the environmental impact? How much of it is, the environmental and health, I guess, would be the way to look at this. And how much of it is strictly eminent domain? People that maybe don't believe that it's a threat to their health and well-being, but they just want to keep their land to themselves. What's the split on that? Or is there one?
I would say that eminent domain has really been the key aspect of this fight that has united different people. I mean, because we're working with folks that don't necessarily believe in climate change, right? And so eminent domain has allowed different groups from Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians to kind of see eye to eye on an issue. While at the same time, we do have varying opinions on the other impacts of these pipelines, from the impact on climate change to the health concerns. To, I would say, another one of the top issues is the public money that's going to be spent on these. Because we're talking billions of dollars that have already been invested in carbon capture projects, billions of dollars that have shown us one thing, and that's that carbon capture and storage does not work. So once again, we are continuing to invest billions into projects that show no significant impact on our climate or for anyone besides the people that are getting the government subsidies out of it. In fact, a lot of times we see that these carbon capture projects have released more greenhouse gases than they've managed to store. So it's, like you said, it's a boondoggle. And I think that's another one of the kind of the issues that is able to unite people from various backgrounds. The environmental impacts, of course, people care about their land, they care about their yields, but they don't necessarily see eye to eye on climate all the time. So even though we're able to message around that, eminent domain is definitely the top messaging point that I think anybody can get behind. Following that, we see issues with the safety that is being, putting almost all Iowans at risk, and then the public money.